Okay, yes, welcome to this part two. Previously, we had explained, we did an introduction to what CNC part programming was all about, and then we explained what, like, the part, the computer part, then the computer machine control unit part. So now we want to look at uh, um, the part of a part program, or the components of a part program. For the component of part program, this is the episode we want to discuss. Okay, I want to discuss in details or able to understand what a part program contains. I want to write a simple program, for example. I will not follow another safety part of it because a part program must consist of, let me use this, let me change the color here, change the color, let me change the color to red. A part program must consist of the safety, let me change to red, the safety part, the main part, and then also this is a safety approach, main part of the program, then the safety retraction. So I'll put it as safety approach, the main or the body of the program, and then safety retraction. So this is what it contains. But on all this has these parameters. One, a part program consists of word. This word has what you call address and digit. You can call it digit or value. It has address and digit, and address, digit or value. This address, they are from A up to Z. A up to Z. This value or digit can be from 0 to 9. Then you can form numbers like 0, 0, 01, 02, or 12, 10, like that. You can form those numbers, but you can use the natural number from 0 to 9, they form a digit or the value. When you put this together, they form a word. So, like, let's say if I write G00, G00 is a word. If I write X100, X100 is a word. It has an address X and a digit 100, 100. What does it imply? That for you to form a part program, we will require one, an address, either from A to Z, like A, B, C, D, E, F, up to Z. Then you have 00. When you combine them together, you form a word. But when you combine many words together, they form a block. If you combine many words together, they give you a block. In layman language, we call it a line. Then if we form many lines together, they form what we call a part program. This part program is the one that controls the movement of the table to introduce what we call subtractive machining. Subtractive machining. And also have characters, digit, letter, and symbol. Symbol like percentage is part of part program. Symbol like full colony, semicolon, keep, or jump, comma, or full stop, or even E or B, end of program. These are some of the characters that are there in a part program. If you look at this scenario, before you write a program, this is an example of a part program. But before you write a part program, there are procedures. It means, one, you need to create the file. This file is created from a CAD software like SolidWorks, Inventor, Fusion 360, Solid Edge, CATIA, 123 CAD, or AutoCAD. All these files are created from this. As I was explaining previously in my presentation, this is what you call an engineering problem step. You may reach a point where you develop a CAD file, or you solve your problem using CAD. And in case you need to do manufacturing, that's where card comes in. Documentation. Documentation helps us to do what manufacturing. Now, once you finish documentation, you want to do manufacturing. What does it entail? One, you may generate a drawing that has all the parameters for you to program, either if you're using what you call manual part programming. Manual part programming, we have two types of programming. Here, we have two types of programming. You can use manual part programming, which is what either called conventional. That means you have a CAD file, generated a drawing, and the operator is given a drawing. He reads the drawing, interprets the drawing, understands the drawing, and then he starts, or he or she starts manufacturing or programming to manufacture the component. That is what is called conventional or manual part programming. You can also use offline programming, and I call it computer aided part programming, where you're using a CAM package. If you automate it using SIM, computer integrated manufacturing, it helps you to program and generate a part program. This part program can be connected to a machine using either USB or LAN cable. So a part program consists of, but there are procedures, as I was explaining the procedures. Once you have done this, it's up to you to decide if you want to use manual part programming, which is called conventional programming, or you want to use offline programming, which is computer aided part programming, like using a CAM package to help you in programming. But if you're using manual part programming, first of all, you must understand the drawing. You read the drawing, interpret the drawing, and understand the drawing. Maybe the material, the tool, the cutting parameters, and all those. And then once you understand it, you generate what you call a manual script that you transfer into the machine control panel. This is your machine control panel. This you are seeing here. This is your machine control panel. Once you transfer, you do what called a setup. Once you do a setup, that